Hey everybody in YouTube land, this is another episode of the Halloween Horror Movie Marathon, and tonight we watched One Missed Call.
Alright, so jump into it then. Acting.
Yeah, it was good, it was decent, good. I'd give it a 4.
Yeah, I'd agree. Not, perfect, amazing, best ever, so I can't give it a 5, but definitely a 4. Everyone did the job good, the acting was all decent, it was all believable and in character, and yeah, I'd go with it. So, effects.
They were good. For a 2007 movie, I'd say they were very good. All the different creepy faces and whatnot were very cool. I enjoyed that very much, and it looked good. The girl in the very end was a little iffy in her face, but she still looked cool. But it was just, I guess, for a limited budget in 2007.
I liked the effect they had on that last girl. How kind of like the thing with Samara from The Ring toward the end. You know, that one scene that everyone knows. Yeah, where she was like glitching forward a little. That was cool.
Yeah, I can see that. A little bit overdone, overused nowadays, but
back then it wasn't.
Back then, yeah, it was cool. Effects, story.
Well, what would you give it effects? Number.
I'd also give it I'd give it a 4.
I actually think I'm going to say 5 on this one. I mean, not necessarily perfect, but it was really good. I mean, all the creatures or monsters or effects, whatever you want to call them, they all looked really good. I mean, none of it looked too cheesy. It wasn't obvious CGI. It wasn't bad.
I say it was very obvious CGI.
I mean, you know it's CGI, but it's not like, when I think obvious CGI, I think like the Spawn movie. Like, where it just doesn't even fit or look like part of the film.
Well, that came out much earlier than 2007.
Yes, but you know what I mean. Something that just looks out of place. Here, everything kind of fit. Plus, they were all unique. All the monsters looked different, and a lot of different effects. And yeah, I thought it was really good.
It was, but not worthy of a 5. Not a perfect score, I don't think.
Well, I'm giving it a 5.
All right. Whatever.
Story.
Oh man, this is where it falters. To me, it was like Salem's Lot last night, where it was just slow and the pacing was terrible. But the script wasn't too bad. I'd give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.
I mean, I didn't think the pacing was as bad. Honestly, I would say 4, except for the ending. They just left it open and give you no real closure and don't explain either. Like, it looks like the mother stopped the child, but then they still killed the guy, and then another call went out. So even like if she stopped her after killing the guy, it still didn't stop that final call, so nothing really ended. Like, there's no closure, there's no end. It just, the movie stops, but the story doesn't. So, I mean, obviously they're going for a sequel, which most horror movies do, but it was just too... You didn't even get, like, pseudo-closure. It was just nothing. So, I'm going to have to go with a 3 as well. It would have been higher, but they didn't wrap it up at all. Mm-hmm. Like, they weren't guaranteed the sequel, so they should have put something in there so it could have been finished had they not gotten it.
I don't remember the name of the other movie, but around 2007, there was another phone call, you die kind of movie. I forget what it was called, but it was terrible. This one was slightly better, so yeah.
Alright, scare factor.
I'll give it a 1. I wasn't in suspense. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't on the edge of my seat. Nothing scared me. There was no jump scare that got me. It's just...
See, the whole time watching it, I was thinking about this, and I want to be impartial, because I know it doesn't scare me, but no horror movie has, so I'm not really expecting that. I'm just trying to think, is there anything in the movie that would scare just the regular person? And while the effects looked good and the creatures were really cool and everything, it's not scary, it's just interesting. Like, it just looks good, but it's not creepy. Even the ones that were kind of creepy, it's not enough to be unsettling. I mean, maybe if you never watch horror movies and you're in the dark alone by yourself at 11 at night and you watch this, some of it might maybe creep you out, but otherwise, I'd have to agree. I'd give it a 1 too. Like, it looks good, but but it's not scary. It's not unsettling. I mean, and it's not like the Gorefest films where at least you have just the unnerving, massacres. It's just not a lot happens.
No, yeah, I agree.
So yeah, for scares, give it a 1.
So, one missed call. Overall, we give it around a 3. And it's right
fair.
around where it should be. It's average.
To say it wasn't bad by any means, but
The question is, would I
it wasn't
recommend it to
great.
someone?
It's average. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd recommend it to someone. Like, if you just happen to be watching it on a whim, okay. But I wouldn't go out and tell anybody, yeah, you gotta watch this.
If it's on, I'd say definitely watch it. I'd recommend it for someone like me, or as I'm converting you to be, like someone who just really likes horror movies. If you want to watch all sorts of horror flicks and you're not necessarily looking for the best, give it a shot. It's not a bad movie. I mean, you'll probably enjoy it, but yeah, just as far as just, if you're looking for something great for a movie night, it wouldn't be first pick. I wouldn't go for this.
Go watch Mad Max Fury Road.
Always watch Mad Max Fury Road.
Alright, well, that does it for night 2
Yeah.
of our horror movie marathon.
Still better than last night, so we're going in the right
Oh,
direction.
dear God, Salem's Lot. Alright, stick around. We got a whole bunch more.
Yep.
29 more days of this exciting awesomeness that no one's gonna watch except for me. Okay, good night.